Here are some analysis/possible hints from the trailer for Blood of My Blood, Outlander prequel, Season 2, and the Season 1 finale. Trailer analysis, Season 2 trailer breakdown. The setting will expand. The trailer shows many scenes that prove that the story will take on a larger scale in Season 2. Familiar characters and new challenges. The tension between Brian, Ellen, Julia, and Henry's relationships and their clashes with responsibilities, beliefs, and enemies will intensify. War, caution, and secret conspiracies. The trailer shows battle-hardened scenes, deadly forces, and conspiracies that indicate a political and military tension. Time travel and Season 1 cliffhanger. The trailer suggests that Season 2 will show more details about the Time Stone, time travel, and the past-present connection. Future conflict and separation. Some scenes in the trailer suggest that Brian and Ellen's paths may diverge in the future, and their relationship will face difficult decisions. Season 1 finale analysis and hints. Finale breakdown. Death of Malcolm Grant. Brian has a confrontation with Malcolm Grant and is forced to kill him. This is a turning point that forces Ellen and Brian to flee. Love and blood oaths. Brian and Ellen meet in an old chapel and swear a blood oath with their own hands, pledging their allegiance to each other. The beginning of the Jacobite rebellion. The final scene shows a burning cross on the hill, a call for the Klingons to return to their lords and prepare for war. Julia, Henry, and baby William's decision. Henry decides to take Julia and the baby to the Stones, Craig Nadoon, although it is unknown whether William will be able to travel. Uncertainty and cliffhanger. The episode ends with Julia and William possibly traveling back, but Henry's fate is uncertain. Multiple endings filmed. The cast and creators have stated that multiple possible endings were filmed for the Season 1 finale in order to change history in accordance with Season 2. What the trailer and finale suggest. Political and military conflicts will gain more focus in Season 2, possibly in the Jacobite Rising or other clan conflicts. Love, trust, and sacrifice. Brian and Ellen's relationship will face new tests. Time travel thrill. New mysteries surrounding William and Julia's travel abilities. Character development. Malcolm's death, Colum's rejection of his faith, and the roles of Lovett and enemies will expand. The trailer and the finale of Season 1 reveal some exciting hints and clues that could potentially influence the plot of Season 2. Clues and hints from the trailer. Julia and Henry travel in time. The trailer shows Julia and Henry about to crash in a car accident. After the car accident, Julia finds herself in Scotland in 1714. That is, just as Claire's parents can travel through time, so can they, which expands the idea of the entire series. Julia asks, "What day is it now?" In the trailer and promo, Julia is confused and wants to know what day it is. She is told Saturday, 1714, which means she has gone to the past long before the present time, Civil War or World War I time. Brian and Ellen's interactions and connections. The trailer shows that Ellen and Brian's paths are intersecting in such a way that their past and future events are intertwined. In addition, there will be events in Ellen and Brian's lives that will deepen their relationship in the context of Julia and Henry. Special hints and clues break Fiery Cross from the Season 1 finale. In the final scene, a burning cross is seen on a low hill, a traditional signal that tells all the clans to return to their lords and prepare for war. The presence of the fire cross hints at the future Jacobite Rising or the time of the War of the Clans. Malcolm Grant's murder and Brian's decision. Season 1 ends with a confrontation in which Brian kills Malcolm Grant to protect himself and Ellen. This event provides a major twist as it will cause punishment, misunderstandings, and repercussions in the future, although it is for a related reason.
Julia and Henry's escape and the time stones, Craig na Dun. In the final episode of Season 1, Julia and Henry make a quick escape and head to Craig na Dun, where they plan to touch the regular time-traveling stones. But they are unsure whether their child, William, will be able to pass through the stones, meaning that not only the parents, but also the child will have to make a decision. The flash temporarily flashes back to the 1920s, where Julia and Henry are seen dropping their child off at the train station, a transitional moment in Claire's life. Many different endings were shot. The actors revealed that 4 different endings were shot during the Season 1 finale, so that the producers could choose any ending they wanted depending on the direction of the second season. The mystery of Claire's parents passed. Julia and Henry are presented as if they had died before, but in the Season 1 finale, it is clear that they have traveled through time and their destiny has changed. From the clues given in this trailer and finale, it can be said that Season 2 will be about time travel, family wars, conflicts of faith and revenge. Julia and Henry's future decisions, William's time travel powers, and Brian and Ellen's war-torn relationship will be explored in more depth. The projectors are ready to captivate the audience. A complex and
The trailer Claire's parents can also travel through time. In the trailer, Julia Morriston gives a sad hint. Perhaps I've lost my mind. There was a deafening sound and then you were gone. This suggests that Julie and Henry did not die in the car accident, but rather traveled to another time in Craig na Dun Stone. What day is it now? Questions and time illusions. Julia asks, what day is it now? And one hears, Saturday, 1714, a hint of a timeline shift and time warp. The Link Between Two Ages trailer shows different time periods and settings, 18th century Scotland and 19th century England, which raises the possibility of the two eras of the story being interconnected. Analysis from the finale. The killing of Malcolm Grant and the aftermath. After a confrontation between Brian and Malcolm, Brian stabs Malcolm to death in self-defense. This death was a major turning point. This shot was not in the original script at the beginning. It was changed at the last minute. Brian and Ellen's escape and surrender. After the murder, Brian and Ellen escape and take refuge in Abothi. They spend a night there, deepening their relationship through love and vows. They bleed each other's hands and swear, "The blood of my blood, for you are my one, and I am yours." Fiery crosses and the war signal. The final scene shows burning crosses across the mountains, which signals a clan war ahead. Julia